So I got two thought processes that are going to kind of tie into the same theme today. First being, have you ever had someone kind of walk up to you, like, man, I've been watching you for a while. You welding and stuff like that, and you know what? It kind of looks pretty easy. I think I could do it. My first instinct is just stare at them with a blank stare and try to figure out where they're coming from that it looks easy. All they see is a welding hood, me holding a welding stinger, and then a bright blue light for, the duration of 2 or 3 minutes of me running a rod. And then when I'm done, I flip my hood up and bam, magically there's a nice weld there. Apparently they missed the whole point of everything that's going on that they don't see. It's not just a run the rod and all of a sudden, bam, it's a magical weld, it's just beautiful, and that's all it takes, just throw your hood down, run it, and it looks like that every single time. So the other thing on top of that is then people that get baffled at how much we make. They're just blown away, like, man, what? Welders make so much money. Why you guys make so much? It's a blue collar job, it's like you're one of the highest paid blue collar workers out there. It's dirty work and stuff like that. Why do you get paid what you do? And this carries over into if you're starting a welding business, mobile welding, or you own your own mobile welding or fab shop. People just can't wrap their head around why you have to charge so much. The best way I can explain it to them is like, look, if I show up to do a repair, or you have me fabricate something for you, one, let's just start off with the fabrication part. You come to me with some idea you've pulled out of the ethers of your thought process. You give it to me in spoken form, what you want, and then you want me to bring it into reality. I don't think people will actually realize how much talent and hard work it takes to take something from the thought to reality. Like that, just pulling it out of the ethers into actually making it become something is very creative. It takes a lot of juices, a lot of energy to create something out of nothing. So you just give us an idea, and then you want us to build it. Well, we build it, and then when it's all said and done, like, man, that doesn't look like it's that hard. Why did it take you so long, and why you cost so much? It's like, well, one, it took me as long as it took me because everyone apparently underestimates how long it takes to do metal work. Two, what you're paying me for is years and years and years of experience to know what will work and what won't work. So this is actually faster than if I was just testing things out for structural sound, it's going to hold, structural integrity, all that stuff. And then on top of that, the ability to weld. It's taken me years and years and years to perfect my welding. So when you're paying an hourly rate, you're paying me for all that experience it took to build your thing. You're not paying me for just building your thing. Because you could get some guy that went down to Harbor Freight and bought a welding machine and told him to build it for you. And he would have, and I don't know if you'd been happy with it or not. It would have been half as cheap as me. And I don't know what it would look like. Maybe it would turn out better and he's a better man for it, and say, proud on him. But that is just kind of two thought processes to me. It's just funny as people underestimate how much skill it takes to do what we do as welders, but then they overestimate, it's like how much we should do for what we're charging. They feel like we are way overcharging for what we do. And it's tough to really go around explaining this to every single person, every client. You're like, look, this is why, blah, 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 blah. I love working with the people that when I show up, especially people that a lot of times they're blue collar workers themselves, farmers or like that. They need a repair. You come out, for the most part, if they've got a large settlement and they're really got a lot of equipment they're running, they know the name of the game. When you come out, say it's this, this, and this, repair, like done, just get it done. They don't even sit there and squabble. It's the ones that are cheapos and want something just fixed for as cheap as possible so they can just get going again. Real businessmen, real workers know what it takes, and they're willing to pay what it takes to get it done right. I'm not saying you go out there and just, gouge everybody. You give them a fair, decent charge price. And I think what we make as welders is fair for what it takes for us to become what we are. So, went a little long today, but really wanted to tie two thought processes in together. You guys have a great day. If you have any gear, or any work that you're doing right now that you want to share, I would love to throw it up on the page, just show the community what you guys are doing. That's really what this is all about, is showing what is going on outside in the world above and beyond just me. I can't show everything in the welding industry, so I really want everyone to kind of help chip in. Message it to me, send me a picture. You got to message me first before you send a picture. On Facebook, just get a hold of me however you need to. Let's share this around. Guys, I don't know how to tell you this other than welding's the best thing ever. I'm still pushing the same thing. Welding's great. We're going to make the world see that it's great, and we're going to make them understand why we cost as much as we do and show them that's not as easy as everyone thinks.